Hi guys, welcome back to the MCB channel, M&O Sisters, LinkedIn. It's another video from sunny Brighton. In fact, it's Peacehaven where I live, which is about 5-6 miles out. I need to practice my presenting skills because I've looked back at some of the videos and I do repeat myself quite a few times, so I apologise for that in advance. It's amateur. Anyway, I wanted to talk about Brighton because I originally from North London. So for those of you familiar with the United Kingdom, London's a big city. Lots of different nationalities, so we're definitely multicultural, and most people love London. They don't want to live there, but it's like most cities, it's nice to visit, nice to catch up with people that work there. It's got a fantastic buzz about it. I moved down with my wife to initially Lancing. It's a place on the other side of Brighton going westward. So you got Hove, then you got Sompting, Portslade, and then you got come up to Shoreham, and then you got Lancing. So we moved down there. Went to there for about a year and a half. Then moved to sunny Peacehaven. Now, the reason we moved down here is that where I used to live, North London, really nice place. However, you had to get taxis everywhere. Taxi to the pub, taxi to the restaurant, taxi to taxi cab. It was just very annoying. And when you're young, I was 19 at the time, I don't want that. So I moved down to Peacehaven, is where we've actually residing now, and that's the beautiful view you can see. Yeah, it's not a bad spot. Been here, living here 20 years now, and I live just off one of the main roads called the A259. The bus routes take you straight into Brighton. I love Brighton. It's a very cosmopolitan place, similar to London, really. They call it London by sea. Basically we have a lot of Londoners move down and obviously come for the weekend. And in fact, I used to do it when I was younger, so I can't blame them for doing it. It's a kicking city, lots of pubs, lots of clubs, nice restaurants. You have the seafront, of course. With everyone likes the seafront, going to the beach. The downside about Brighton, it's a pebbly beach, not a sandy beach. I think if it was sandy, it would be a nightmare getting into Brighton because everyone would flock there. But there are some nice beaches along the Sussex coast, such as Camber Sands, West Wittering, and they are sandy. So it just means you don't have the hustle and bustle where they are. But with Brighton, you can go down there and it's busy all the time. It's a very multicultural place. It's got a big LGBT community, so basically it's a nice place. You meet some very eclectic characters, to say the least, but it's nice because we're not all the same, we're all different. With Brighton, you can literally there's loads of B&Bs along the seafront that you can stay at. Most of them from previous stops. They normally like 2 days, like a Friday and a Saturday, to stay in the B&B. But if you're lucky enough, you can find somewhere which allows one night. Normally, there's bars, clubs, restaurants, endless amounts. You can never not find anywhere to go. My advice to you is, if you are eating, find a restaurant you like the look of and make a booking, because it's that busy. You can easily be disappointed when you get there. But in terms of nightlife's fantastic. You've got Oceana's nightclub on the seafront, which is great for the youngsters. I'm not saying I anymore, so but I'm still be up for it. I just don't have friends that would be up for it, which is annoying. But it's one of those things. There we go. There's a runner going past. Rather him than me. I used to be able to do it years ago, but my legs would probably stiffen up after about 20 seconds. So my advice to anyone is, if you can stay fit, stay fit. Otherwise you have problems, which is why I'm out walking today, which is really good. Yeah, so Brighton itself is lovely. Basically anywhere along the south coast is really nice. It's obviously naturally warmer because you're further down south, but there's also some lovely beaches along the coast. If you go up on the east coast, you've got Norfolk and you've got Yorkshire. Apparently they're beautiful. I've never actually been. And then on the west coast you've got Weston-super-Mare, which is out near Bristol way, so big shout out to you guys. I used to go there when I was younger. My dad used to take us there, but I can't really remember it. But I've seen it on the internet, and the beaches look amazing. So and it's a pretty cool vibe there, Bristol. It's very similar to Brighton, just on a bigger scale. So with Brighton, they've got fantastic seafront restaurants and bars. You can just sit out and have a quiet drink and chill out. There is one rowdy one called Brighton Music Hall. It's the place where most people go, visitors from the weekend. They've got normally have a speaker out the front, either someone singing, but basically a lot of drinking. So if you want a party place to go to, I'd go there, particularly if the weather's nice. Obviously if it's raining, well, you take your chance. It is England, but when the sun's shining, it's amazing place to go and visit. Hopefully you enjoyed this little short video. Obviously, as previous videos, if you do like it, just hit like, hit the subscribe button. There will be more videos to come, so hopefully you're not getting fed up with me yet. See you later guys, have a good weekend, bye.